let's give a bit of a rundown to the viewers about the team, that our forensic team, before we get started into the more nitty-gritty.
Well, how far down do you want to go? Because
I would say, you don't have too much time, so let's give a bit of a, like helicopter view.
Okay.
So what is our service? What do we provide? What are the what other people can expect from our service as well? And then we can dive a little bit deeper into these.
The service is end-to-end, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the differentiators between us and a lot of other people out there, where it's not only just the investigative side of it,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a whole lot of stuff that goes around this,
Yeah.
not only from the way that it's investigated, using multiple sources of, well, it's the same data, but multiple ways of looking at analyzing the data.
Mm.
There's a whole heap of, legal regulation, compliance stuff that goes around it and things like that as well.
Yep.
So besides just having the team of investigators, it's actually a bigger team than that, and we handle it from end to end.
That's awesome. And one of the things like, I heard in the past is like, with the software, it's all because it's on chain, or we can track it like Etherscan or Police, so, we can go and just track it, right? And for me, how I understand it, it's like saying, okay, here's Photoshop, now go and do a design.
Yeah.
Right? I think you need that knowledge. You have to have that like investigator instinct, right?
I know, well, maybe not with the newest versions, but like almost every button in Photoshop, to use that example.
Yes.
I can crop and modify and do all sorts of, but absolutely no creative or artistic skill whatsoever.
Yeah.
So even knowing how to use the software is one thing, but understanding the ecosystem and having that sort of broader view and knowing what it is that you're looking for, it needs to have that artistic flair. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And so we do provide the track and trace service at Blockstars, and these services can be used by anyone who wants to find out about where the crypto been spent, how it's been spent, where it's been spent. And one of the things that before we really get started, I just have to say, like, people expect like, for us to get access, so that we can get the money back, crypto back, but we can't do that. We can't go and get into a wallet and take the crypto and give it to them. But all we can do is we can do a track and trace and help that where the funds sit.
If you think of it like even old school, you will have seen movies where they're tracing phone calls through some things like that.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that you can, grab the guy by the collar at the end, but you know where he is. So you at least know where to go and look and send people in.
Yeah.